Avon incentive. We have a couple different incentives going on right now, but I am sure everyone has seen this big one, sail away, once you log into your avon.com. You see this boat, you see sail away, you see get your passports ready, you see all of that. Miss Brown, don't knock it yet. Don't knock it. Don't tell me bye. Don't knock it.
I can't swim and I can't suck up all that water.
You're not alone.
For those of us who are interested, including Miss Brown, Destination Avon to the Sea 2024. So,
all right, ladies, I'm going to ask you to just mute yourselves a little because the feedback thing is getting worse now. You can just cut in by anytime you want to say something, you know, you can just cut in by.
So yeah. Set sail in 2024. So this incentive, I have my notes, so just give me, bear with me. So this incentive will run from campaign 21, 2023 to campaign 16 of 2024. So that is the incentive period. So that is a little over, that's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So it's like 21 campaigns, 21, 22 campaigns, right? So we have basically almost the whole year in the Avon year, if you're thinking about it. And this incentive is based on the numbers or the sales from campaign 23 of 2022 to campaign 18 of 2023. So that is the number that they're using to come up with the number that you're supposed to make. The tracker is not available as yet. So you won't be able to see the number. Hopefully in campaign 22, when campaign 22 launches, we'll be able to see our tracker. But they did give us the levels at which we are supposed to achieve. So if you go back, those of us who are able to, or those of us who know, Angeline can assist you with going back if you want to get an idea of what your numbers are. If you can go back to your last year's number from campaign 23 to campaign, from campaign 23 of 2022 to campaign 18 of 2023, and have the cumulative sales, the total of all those campaigns, then you will have an idea of what it is that you need to achieve.
I'm sorry, Tamara. I'm sorry. They emailed us the numbers.
No, I'm talking tracker. The tracker on the website is not available yet.
Oh, okay.
So they have that tracker because most of us will see, you know, who want to track it can see. But the email numbers, you can check your emails, but there's always a tracker that you can look at online. That is not available yet.
Okay.
So if you want to go in and look at your emails, I didn't check mine yet, but I know I saw it, but I didn't check it yet. But as far as the visual tracker that's usually available on your avon.com, that's not up as yet. But you can go back in and see what your numbers are. So for contenders, so contenders are those persons who, if you're new, you're a contender. And I think most of us, excepting myself, Jeannie, and Angeline, so everybody else should be a contender. So for the trip for one, so if you don't want to take anybody else with you and you just want to have fun by yourself with us girls, with us ladies, you have to increase that number. So say for instance, your number in that campaign, in that sales bracket was $10,000. Say it was $10,000. If you want to go on that trip by yourself, you have to increase that by $8,000. That includes contenders and at least everybody, right, Angeline? It's everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody has to increase their numbers.
Yeah, they have made it simple.
Yeah, they've made it simpler. It's just that it's the same numbers, but everybody's number is different, if you understand. So my number might be $10,000. So if I want to go on that trip by myself, then I have to, by the end of campaign 16, I must have $18,000 plus in order to go on that trip. By the end of campaign 16 in 2024, I must have $18,000 plus in order to go on that trip for one. And I say $18,000 plus because I don't want to leave it at that flat $18,000 because you never know if something is going to be out of order. So you have to make sure you order more than the $18,000 to make sure the number goes over. So they can't say you didn't get it because the number is more than the number. So check your emails, look for your number, and add $8,000 to that number. And that would be add $8,100. I'm not going to say just $8,000. Add $8,100 to be sure to that number for you to earn that trip for one. You understand that?
Nope. When did they send the email?
Oh, you got the email already. The email was sent already.
I think when they just started.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for the date and let you know.
What was the name of the email again? It was the destination thing?
Yeah. So the totals are at the bottom of the email.
Of the email, yeah. All right. So if you want to take your spouse, or if you want to take a family member, if you want to take a friend,
Ms. Brown,
then that number increases from $8,000 more to $14,000 more. So that whatever that number is, so say if the number was $10,000, so at the end of campaign 16 in 2024, you must have $24,000 plus in order for the trip for two.
So wait a minute. So this is going to include our sales from this year up until next year?
From campaign 21, which is about to end, to campaign 16 of next year.
Oh, it's from 21. I thought it was from all of our sales from this year plus campaign 16.
From campaign 21.
That's not going to work.
It's 22 campaigns. I mean, depending on the number and depending on what steps we're taking now, you know, it is doable. Even for the trip for one, it might be a little bit doable. But let's just put pen and paper together as we always do, and don't look at the big number as 24,000, but look at it per campaign. But this is something that we can, once everybody has gotten their numbers, then we can have a meeting and set around this incentive for those of us who, you know, at least for everyone, so that we can see it. When we see it, we can visualize it. And if it's something that we can push towards, then we can push towards it. If it's something that you say, okay, no, it's too much for me, then it's too much for me. But at least we will see it, and then we can come to a conclusion once we break the numbers down. Okay, because remember, during the summer, you know, we do marketing and stuff like that. So let's see what the numbers are, and then we'll take it from there. Anybody has any questions? And all that information that I just said to you, once you go on your avon.com and you see the banner, the saleable banner, if you hit the get details button, you will see every inch of details that pertains to this incentive.
Yeah, they sent the email out on October 11th. I found it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I got it, October 11th.
Okay.
All right. Next. Any questions?
Oh, I guess there's a chance.
I like that spirit.
Yeah, I mean the best we can do is that's my thing too, you know, we just try. And
Let's try.
I'd
Exactly.
love to go because as somebody that has been on an Avon, I've been on 2 Avon trips. I've earned 2. I'm telling you, there is nothing to be compared to it. It really is. It is not just, sometimes people say, oh, well, I can always go to Mexico or I can always go on a cruise, but it is nothing compared to, because they really do take us to the best places. The hotels are, second to none. And the spread, I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. I mean, my
And it's
husband
free.
is not easily blown away, and it blows you away, it really does. So it's worth pushing for, is it easy?